possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Minnesota 7, Wisconsin 0.
They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Begin the quarter with a crucial point. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McLeod. Tackle made to the 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's going to hand this off. They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Barber. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. He'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. The drive that will not end. It is a long way to go on third down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's a bullet pass to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
You're talking about a huge... just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Looking to score, they'll win it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach pushes him left out into the end zone. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. To the air, it's Kennedy. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That ball snagged for a completion. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hand off to the single back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing them.
Of 6.
Plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. It's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's got his man open downfield. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on.
Of 11.
He's running out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit. What a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He decides to keep it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and make an adjustment for this important play. The Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And that will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. They do that again. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Barber. Catch made by the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Throwing for his running back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return. But takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why. Look, those safeties off, so they can't break on the throws.
Fresh set it down to the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defense coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. So the offense breaking out for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Try to add the lead down to the 18. stretches the lead to 17-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, from Minneapolis to Madison, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a little trash talk in this battle for Paul Bunyan's axe. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the field, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Wisconsin plays out.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle on front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, all we really have...
Loss of
Why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
pickup of 5.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. They get the completion. Kicks the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Wrap down the middle. It's White. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Minnesota 17, Wisconsin 7.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll hand it off. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The back's got it on a counter. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that previous play. Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the... But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, the energy really building now, but they're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.